welcome back to my channel. Well, our channel, but as y'all know, Dub is always out of town for work. And I decided that, I'm really not doing anything and I can try to post a video. So, here I am. I did a live a little while ago and I was super vulnerable. I don't know if y'all want to see, like, my kitchen back there is a mess. Everything's a mess. I feel like my life is in shambles. But it's really going down. I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic just because I just filed my taxes and I got a little bit more back than I thought I was going to get. So that did make me feel, a little bit more at ease. But things are really tight right now. I have to, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Sunday, after we get back from the hospital, I'm gonna have to go do some form of gigging to make some money. I gotta start making some money. And I gotta get out of my head about it. I gotta stop being so scared and anxious about it because I need money. And unfortunately, nobody's hiring me. Now, what I've always said about this channel is that I was going to be authentic and real, and that's what it's for. And then also I'm thinking, say for instance, I get like this drastic change or some things start looking up in my life, I'll be able to see where I was. So it's just a journey of my life, where I am in this stage of life. I truly wish I would have done this a long time ago. Have like a video diary, your own video diary. Honestly, our channels can be our own video diary, our own life circumstances and the changes and things that we've gone through or things that we've been through in our lives. Okay, so I'm gonna have to edit now, unfortunately, because I ended the video on accident. So thanks a lot, honey. So anyway, I'm really hungry. I realized I haven't eaten today at all. I had some graham crackers, and I think I ate some tuna. There were these little boxes, the little to-go boxes of tuna, and sorry, something on my camera. The little boxes of tuna, the to-go tunas. They had some of those at the hospital last week, and so I know I ate one of those today, and I ate graham crackers, and that was it. I'm really hungry. And I don't know, sorry I spaced out. I just have a lot on my mind. I don't in any way, shape, or form want this video to be looked at as like grifting content, because I know that that's supposedly really popular right now, and people are like, claiming their life sucks and things are going bad and all types of stuff like that, and that's not the case. I'm just being real. How I got in this situation is December 2024. I lost my job, and I decided to take some time off. I was like, okay, I'll take some time off. I got unemployment. I was like, okay, I'll, maybe like 2 months, because it was also cold, winter time. So I was like, okay, I'll take like 2 months off, kind of, to rest. I'll receive the unemployment, and then I'll start looking for work. Nothing was really kind of piquing interest or anything at the time, so I was like, well, I do still have the unemployment to fall back on, so I'm okay while I'm still looking for work, but really nothing was panning out. I looked for work the whole time, but literally nothing was panning out. I really kicked myself because I could have been going to school at that time. I could have went and got my CDL during that time, because from January to June, I really didn't have any worries. I was actually okay financially, so that time really could have been used better than I did. I didn't do anything with that time really, but just do whatever I wanted. So by late April, late May, the unemployment was ending, And so I was like, okay, what can I do? I unfortunately had to pull some money from my 401k just so no jobs were hiring me. And then and then um, what else happened? Yeah, so then I was like, okay, well, this gives me more time to like look for work. Still nothing's really happening. And then my daughter had to have a surgery. And I was like, okay, so I'm still not working, so that kind of works out. I can kind of, be here to help her recover since I'm not working. I still had the money from the 401k. And then, so still kind of okay. So I was like, okay, well, since I'm really not doing anything, no jobs have come up, I can go back to school. Because I took off from school because I was overwhelmed working full time and going to school full time. I really got kind of overwhelmed, so I took a break. So I was like, let me go back to school. Now I think about it. Now it's August, and I've been out of work for 8 months, and I'm like, oh Lord, this is tough. So I start school, and I got financial aid, and I decided to take a loan because I still wasn't working. And I'm like, just in case something doesn't come up, I'll take a loan to try to cover some expenses. Because I still have to live, like I need money, but at least if I can get this, go to school and get this out the way, it'll be good. So where I messed up is if I would have went in January, I would have finished December of last year, and everything wouldn't be as tight as it is right now. Because I still had a little bit of money to fall back on. So here we are. I go through that semester. My daughter, unfortunately, things kind of went bad with her surgery, and so she had to go back to the hospital again. She was there for about 3 weeks, and so I had to drop one of my classes, but I picked up another one to replace it. I had to make up 2 weeks of work because I was 3 weeks behind, yada, yada, yada. I should have just dropped it and did it in the spring, but I just knew this one class that I had was just going to be really, really tough to do. I wanted just to be able to focus on that class, so I went ahead and replaced and did that. Cool. I still can't find work. So, I finished that semester. January comes around, I, start the spring semester. But I found out that I can't, that the six credits that you have to get in order to be able to get a loan have to be part of your degree. But unfortunately, I only needed one class for my degree, and it's only 3 credits. I actually am enrolled for 6 credits, but one class is not for my degree. So unfortunately, I couldn't get the loan. So I was like, okay, do I drop? Do I keep going? What do I do? It's one class. Like, one class is keeping me from graduating. Like, and I can get my degree, and maybe with my degree, then I can get into a field and, actually start to make some money. So I decided to stay and just try to figure something out. I was hoping, I'm still looking for work. Literally nothing's coming up. So I'm like, okay, it's time to it's time to lower your threshold, be willing to, drop your pride, whatever it is, take whatever is available. Well, we're in February now, and then we were informed that my daughter's gonna need a treatment. So she's gonna have to be at the hospital every weekend. So that kind of made things really hard because now I'm like, okay, so I can't work weekends. I can only work Monday through Friday, but I can't go in the mornings because I have class. So I can only do like evenings or nights, and nothing's coming up for that either. And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm running out of money, and running out of time. I'm stressed, and here we are now in April, and I still haven't been able to find anything, and it's getting really, really tight. I'm not gonna lie, but I also want to be honest about. Hold on a second. Okay, so I also want to be honest about the fact that I am also to blame for my situation. Not only I can't make people hire me, of course, but I do still have a vehicle. So that means that I can gig, right? But my anxiousness and I guess my anxiousness and my fear, honestly, has kept me from doing that. And then part of it too is because I just don't want to add so many miles on my car, because I don't want it to go down fast, because I don't want to get another car, a new car with a car note and all this other stuff, and I won't be able to get a really great car because my credit is ruined. Oh Lord, y'all ever had that itch right here? Ooh. Trigger warning if that bothers anybody with your eyes. I'm sorry. I didn't think about it till I saw it on the screen. So anyway, I blame myself because I could have been gigging and making money and stuff. I have so many miles on my car, but I have to get over that. I have to get over whatever fears I have, whatever anxiousness I have, whatever qualms I have about doing this. I have to do it. I'm capable of using 4 gig apps. I have GoPro, Instacart, Uber driving, delivering Uber Eats, and Lyft. And so there's no reason that I shouldn't be making money. There really isn't. I'm just really scared of what could happen to me when I'm out with passengers in my car. But having passengers in your car, you actually can make more money than you can like doing delivery, like delivery places and stuff like that. I tried to sign up for Walmart Spark, but I got approved, but there's something wrong with the app right now, so I can't utilize that. There's this other thing called Fetch or whatever, but I can never get any like orders or whatever. It works really weird. And so I just found out about GoPro because they weren't having any hours, but apparently they're doing on demand, not scheduling hours. And so you just kind of when you have availability, you just kind of go and deliver for them. So I'm just gonna, if I can't do it Sunday, I gotta do it Monday. I gotta start getting some type of money in. I'm behind on everything, and I can't afford to lose anything. I have a whole house to take care of, and Bill can't do it all by himself. And so I just wanted to talk. I didn't plan on saying all that again. I literally just said that on my live. I think I was recapping my live, but somehow I went into the whole story, so forgive me for that. Anyway, I'm fixing some fish, and it's in the air fryer right now. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It's some breaded, breaded catfish nuggets. You can see that. So they're in the air fryer. Matter of fact, let's get over here and look it because I haven't even checked it. Where's the thing? Oh Lord. Check them. I've looked in anything. Thank goodness for air fryers, though. If you don't have an air fryer, what are you doing? Literally, what are you doing? I do not understand. So we got about 30 seconds left. We're gonna let that finish, and then I'm gonna finally eat something. I finished my workout, but I didn't do the video because I had got a notification from my daughter that doesn't live here, an emergency SOS. So thank goodness for technology, y'all. She has an Apple Watch, and whenever something's wrong, it alerts her emergency contacts and stuff. So I finished my workout, but I just didn't document it. Plus I have to do that. But yeah. And did anybody watch that Versus between Tank and Tyrese? If you did watch it, what were your thoughts? I didn't even get to see it all. I saw parts of it, so I gotta go back and rewatch it. I had completely forgot about it. But I was getting on while I was working out. I was getting on YouTube to watch try to catch up on some videos, and then I saw the I saw the verses, and so I started watching that while I was working out. Oh, and my treadmill, like stopped working. I don't know. I don't know what. Well, I don't. It didn't actually start working. I don't know what happened, but my remote didn't work. So I was like, maybe. Um. Also, y'all, these little full packets from was it aluminum foil sheets from Dollar Tree, amazing. And then also, we have these air fryer liners. This is not sponsored or anything. I'm just showing you guys. So, hopefully, YouTube don't give me for showing that. But they are amazing. You know how you're always trying to rip foil anyway, and you just can't get it right, or you rip too much, or part of it. You can't get a straight line. You always get some extra from another part that you didn't want, or you're trying to guesstimate how big you want it. These, so just to be clear, I have foil too, but these little liners or these sheets are awesome. You can get them from Dollar Tree. $1.25. They used to be $1, but I love them, and I hate running out of them. But anyway, so I tried to use my treadmill, and I couldn't get my remote to work. So I was like, okay, maybe the batteries finally died, which is good before I start. So I went to go get some batteries to replace it, and it still didn't work. So I used the old remote because I had them send me another one because I thought the first one was broke. And so I was like, well, no, I told them about the first one, and they sent me another one. So it wasn't broke, but I didn't think it was working right. So I put batteries in the other one too, and it doesn't work. It wouldn't turn on, it wouldn't turn off, it wouldn't do anything. So I had to hurry up and go pull my bike out so I could do my workout, which actually wasn't too bad because I love my bike. I just wanted something different. But when I pulled my bike out, I actually rode. I felt really good. And my legs are hurting right now. Again, if y'all are not aware, I have sickle cell anemia. And the weather just dropped here again. It was 85. It's dropped down to like the 50s. Again, I got cool again, so my legs hurt. So it actually was kind of beneficial to be sitting down. But I forgot how much I liked my bike. So it was actually a cool workout. Things happen for a reason. The other thing too was, I don't know if y'all saw my video, but I said that the Peloton bike, the seat sucks. That was such a comfortable ride. I love my seat on my bike. I don't know what Peloton's doing. They definitely need to work on that seat. Because what else are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to stand up and ride the whole time? Because you got time, unless people are bringing their own cushion, or maybe I don't have enough of my own cushion. If you know what I mean. Maybe I don't have enough of that to compensate for the sucky seat. But whatever it is, you don't know who got wet. You got people with flat booties and big booties, or little booties in between. It shouldn't matter. It should not hurt. It hurt when I got off that bike. I think it lasted about 25 minutes. Then I start like trying to readjust and stuff like that. The last 5 minutes, horrible. But on my bike, such a comfortable ride. I had to ride for like 45 minutes because I was also watching the show. But walking has been tough for me. Probably the last week. Because my legs been hurting and I just haven't really been feeling it. So I think it might just be time I might need to switch between them. Because, but I don't even know if I have that option because it's looking like it just stopped working. My water. Hold on. Okay. So anyway, I feel like this video is long enough. Sorry to give y'all a whole rundown and a recap. Oh, also, on that live, I stopped talking for probably like 30 minutes. So I might need to edit it. Because, well, can you edit lives? But I started trying to figure out my taxes. Because when I first did it, it was like, you're going to get like $20. And I was like, well, ain't no point in doing it. I might as well do it next year. I realized I was missing something. So I did it again. And I was double checking. I know it was a new tax because I just put it on here. But anyway. It said that I would actually get a little bit of money back. So I went ahead and filed. And while I was focusing on that, thank God again for technology, because some documents I didn't have, but I was able to look them up online to get them. And so that helped. Because I'm like, I don't know if I have those documents or not. But I should have them. So I looked them up online and I was able to find them. So I was doing all that while just sitting online, just wasting time. So if I'm not able to edit it, I want to pre-apologize in advance for like 30 to 45 minutes where I'm just sitting there not talking, but doing stuff on my phone because I was trying to figure out my taxes. So anyway, I guess I'll leave it at that. Deb will be back Friday morning. I'll already be at the hospital Friday, so I won't see him. He's leaving again on Monday. We'll be back probably Sunday evening, so I might see him for a little bit, and then that's all she wrote. We just aren't seeing each other a lot. And you think it wouldn't be that way, especially when we're not working, but we're seeing each other this month. And then next week when he gets back, I think he's supposed to get back on Thursday, so we'll see each other a little. Then I'm back in the hospital on Friday, so it'll be like this much time and we see each other. And don't get me wrong, a little is better than nothing, but it's still not a lot. And so hopefully things get situated with his job and some hot sauce. Hopefully things get situated with his job and he can not travel as much. But the other downside is he's having trouble at work, and so he doesn't feel like he's gonna be there much longer, and we'll be in a pickle, like a huge pickle then, because he is head of household. So the last thing we need is for him to be unemployed. Truly. But I guess that's it. Once again, I said this channel is all about truth, honesty, authenticity, and that's what I'm giving. So I hope this wasn't too much for anyone. You know, be like, oh, she told way too much. I feel really uncomfortable. But like I said too, it's a video diary of my life, and all life isn't always rainbows and butterflies. Times aren't always great, and things aren't always good and up high. Sometimes people have lows. And one thing that I appreciate about what I'm trying to do with my channel, our channel, is the real, raw, and unfiltered. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Because one thing that I don't like, why do I keep eating? Yeah, so I ran out of space. But anyway, I realized I didn't even show y'all my fish. So this is the fish as it came out the air fryer. It stuck a little bit, but that's okay. Just a little crust came off. It's so good. But anyway, what I was saying was one thing I don't like is with some content creators, I'm not saying all, and everybody has their right and choice to say whatever they want to say or not say. But one thing that I dislike is, you know, the ones that want you to be all in their business and know everything and support them about everything when things are going great, when things are positive, when things are, you know, I was about to eat again. When things are, you know, on a positive note, things are, you know, 100 a-okay, everybody's happy. But then when things aren't so great, or when things don't look as you know, beautiful, things are cloudy, you got dark clouds, and things look a little grim, then they want to disappear and not tell you nothing, or put on a good face like nothing was going on. Then you find out later they're divorced or they're breaking up or something like that. Maybe not even that. Not drastic all the time, but or that they filed for bankruptcy or, you know, something like that. I don't want to be that way. I also said that I don't want people to see like my house for real. That's the only thing that I'm probably not authentic in, because that is embarrassing because my house is a mess. But I'm trying to figure out if that's maybe because I'm lazy, or do I have like a problem? Am I like depressed or something? I'm not trying to make excuses, but I just get overwhelmed with my house. I have a tendency to avoid when it becomes too much. I don't know why I'm like that. I've been like that forever. But that's probably the only thing. Because it's one thing to show y'all and then clean it up. And be like, this was my house, but here it is now. I won't have a before and after video. I'll have a before and before. So it makes it difficult to show y'all that part, but maybe I'll get there. Leave a comment if you want to see how messy and cluttered my house is. Not dirty, it's cluttered. So there is a difference, even though clutter can bring about, you know, mess and stuff like that. But anyway, I guess I'll leave it here before the video cuts off again. Thank y'all for watching. I hope that my authenticity and honesty has been appreciated. Please don't mock me or make fun of me. Please, please, please. But if you would like, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.